I don't know what you're talking about. I literally walked into rumors of an orgy, but
Yes.
So you're caught up then.
okay.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, God.
Unrelated note, we'll be hosting an orgy here next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday, yeah.
We're all meeting
we're gonna
up
get a lot of
Four
those, like...
Seasons Orlando.
We're looking at the Four Seasons Orlando? No, come on, I have in with Hilton. I can just get a room at Hilton. The Hilton Orlando.
I love that we're picking Orlando, so we all have to travel.
Yes.
Exactly.
And so we can all, like, most of us can just get murdered while we're down there.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Safe group. Yeah.
Look,
yeah, we look up
people.
Look up as we're being lynched, and we see Kyle
Drake?
holding a sign.
White? Bald? At a distance, I look like I belong in a bike gang. The Sons of Arthritis.
People can't tell whether I'm Mexican or Jewish. The secret is I'm both. So we should be fine.
Jeez. You're not going to be fine in Florida. Those are two things in Florida that you really don't want to do. Very funny.
There's plenty of Jewish people in Florida.
Sure.
But I don't think the Jews and the Mexicans would get along, I would imagine.
I think that they would be...
They don't not get along. It's more like they don't interact.
That's fair.
Okay. Just making
I'm
sure.
learning more about Tristan today.
Yep.
I will slowly learn things about all of you.
Yes.
Stick around. There are no secrets. There's just questions that haven't been asked yet.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Like,
Oops.
Remind me to tell you the Thunder Chicken story one day.
Thunder Chicken is good. Yes.
That pot roast, once I put a bunch of salt and pepper on it, was really good.
Here's a hint. It involves a lot of meth.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Not for me personally. It's just that it was involved.
We'll cut that out. Anyway, thank you for coming.
You know the rules.
I know the rules.
And so do I. Come on.
All right.
I will pick the start of the episode sometime in the last 37 minutes at the perfect opening line.
Yeah.
Leaving the question, what the fuck were they talking about beforehand?
Right.
Which means that you do have to open on my line.
Not necessarily.
Oh, come
There
on.
was a line I had already kind of decided on that I still think outweighs yours.
Me walking and talking about orgies.
Orgies in Florida.
Uh-huh.
Is it us?
Lord orgies, if you will.
I was going to say florgies. Look at that.
Most orgies are on the floor, right? Like,
No,
who has a bed?
Some people have inflatable furniture.
Right, but you're not using raised up like, you're not using, like, unless you're, like, doing it in a living room where there's, like, I guess, yeah, in, like, a living room, but the floor is definitely a part of it. Not everybody is sitting on furniture.
There is a lot of floor use.
The floor is not lava, but you still don't want to step on it for other reasons.
Right.
Unless you're into that.
Anyway.
I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason.
Oh my god, that...
What a horrible reference.
What an amazing reference.
Yes. John Mulaney didn't stick out at all in that movie.
I believe he goes by the street name of Sweet Baby J.
He's got feminine hips.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Anyway, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you may start now.
With all that being said, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I fucking nailed it. First try.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Last we left off, we did a bunch of other fun things. You flew to an asteroid. Spaced a guy. That was fun. Found out that he was just hanging out in the bay and had not been alerted to your presence as you jumped into the asteroid that, to your knowledge, has your quarry in it, Bandandoba, who may or may not be affiliated with the Black Sun, and may or may not actually be the boss of the person that you already think was in the Black Sun. So, a couple of things here and there. You made your way onto the ship, which you all see from the walls as I activate the scene. And we're waiting, and let's do some music.
There we go. It amuses me greatly that I'm the one we have to wait for. My
Yes.
toaster of a fucking computer can't handle loading Foundry. It does everything else, no issues at the same fucking time, but loading a goddamn web page.
Yes.
Should we roll our force
We
dice?
absolutely should. Thank you so much for the fun reminder. We will go ahead and do that. Please, everybody, click the magic button that tells us how fucked we are. Oh, already pretty good.
It's up to you,
The
Cam.
fun thing is,
I'm waiting for Final Fantasy to finish shutting down. Okay, there we go.
Jesus Christ. So let me lay out the scene. So, Jack, you have, before starting to play your Star Wars TTRPG experience with your best buds, before that you were playing what? FF14?
Yes.
We are insufferable nerds. Anyways, but we love it. And I'm having fun. Is this loop?
We're quite
Hopefully.
sufferable, actually.
It's
I
a
do
little
really love
loud.
my eyeball
little
melting
loud.
anime game.
Gotcha. Give me
It
just
is
one
very
second here. I can control that.
Anyway,
Should be a little bit quieter, right?
thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. For that, so last we left off, you boarded this ship and absolutely decimated the crew of the Vagrant. The Vagrant is a YV-666 kind of spacecraft. It has you are currently in the cargo bay. And you were just told by who you think is probably the person that you're here to find. Now you're gonna get off my ship. And you're gonna do it now.
It's cute that he thinks he's intimidating.
To lay out the scene here for you, sorry, you're just sort of standing over the crumpled corpse of your making. Couple of other things, I believe. Yes, so this guy is definitely fully dead. These two people are unconscious. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, as you sort of look over in this area, let me just make sure that everybody's vision is what it needs to be. Great. And Tam will be off screen.
Bye, Tam.
Awesome.
Hate to see him go, love to see him leave.
Great. You see, as you sort of look over from where they all came from, there is a small elevator there, and the door you can see is attempting to shut, but the body of this Deveronian gentleman is fully blocking the door, so it's kind of like squishing his torso.
Question.
Answer.
Are there any pipes or the like that I could shackle these two prisoners to?
Yeah, so you see that there's a water reclaimer right over here. There are several sturdy-looking metallic pipes that you can sort of chain them to.
I do so.
Okay.
Uses two of my binders.
Okay. Great. Go ahead and mark those down. Mark those off. I will mark them accordingly. Restrained and restrained. Perfect.
And I gave Cam the disruptor pistol to hold on to, yes?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay. You are currently sitting on a ship, and I am going to ask everyone to make a perception check for me, and this will just be a difficulty 1. And I will give a boost die to Lina.
I love boosts.
For sure. Okay, so some stuff that you hear. Immediately, what you hear is some beeping. And you hear the sound of engines booting up.
Lina, get to the engine room, make sure those engines get cut before he brings us into space.
On it. I'm gonna run all the way to the door, pistol drawn, but let's be honest.
Okay. The door in front of you, you see it is a solid, what is considered like an engineering door. So these doors are meant to withstand a great deal of force, and they are currently shut. It's like a blast door.
Except for some reason we can see through them.
Because the door was open during the fight, so that's fog door. We can't actually see. It's just what we can remember from the angles we saw.
Yeah,
open, you stupid. I hit the button on the wall, and I hope the door opens.
You hear basically a failure noise.
Fine. Rip off a console and start slicing my way in.
Okay. You open up a console, and yeah, this door. So you immediately open the console, and you can see that somebody took a while to make this door resistant to hot wiring. You see, as you sort of give me just a difficulty 1 mechanics check. As you sort of look up and down at the door.
All the colors.
Okay. The door has a magnetic release on it. So you can see at the bottom it's like magneted shut. So it will. The thing that is causing the door to shut is power being fed to the magnets.
Okay. Can I cut the power from this side?
Taking a look, as you sort of look at the panel, you see that the wiring inside is such. You could attempt to redirect power away from it, but you can see that there are several countermeasures in place that you would probably be fairly familiar with, because you've done some of this stuff to your sort of. Everybody's wiring configuration is different. This is specifically created to make sure that this is really hard to do.
Okay.
So if you would like to go ahead and do that, I will say it will be a mechanics roll. It will be difficulty of 3 with a setback die due to preparations being taken in the manner that you see.
Can I offer untrained assistance? Just like holding stuff, not, in there.
Yeah, let me take a... I need to continually remind myself how untrained assistants work. Give me just 1 second. Nope. Skills. Thank you. Skills. I know what all the skills do. Perfect. I'm scrolling. Okay. Give me just 1 second, everybody. Sorry about that.
Do I not have a rule on assistance?
I don't believe you do, which is
Assisted
why I'm
check.
struggling.
Skilled assist just gives me a boost die. It's right there on page
Okay,
0.
yeah, so you add a boost die.
Okay. In
I
that
figured it would be
case,
that,
I kind of want to win this, but I am going to win it. I'm going to upgrade my ability with one of the light points.
All right.
And now so it's difficulty 3 with the setback die?
Difficulty 3 with a setback die and with a boost die.
Okay.
We should be at
die.
2 light side points. Not one.
Yeah,
Well,
it was 3-2 to start.
It was 3-2. Yeah, so it was this.
No, it was 3 light, 2 dark.
2 dark. There you go.
And then we spent 1 just now, so it should be 2-3. Yes.
Sorry about that.
And now that you've locked the difficulty in, I will remind you I remove a setback dice due to my talent of Gearhead.
Okay. Yeah, totally.
Who the... What?
Wow.
No!
But a triumph.
No. Let's take a look here.
No, I don't...
So you have 3 advantages.
That's kind of impressive, honestly.
The only thing that's giving you it is 1 failure. For those 3 advantages, if you'd rolled any fewer, I probably would say no. If you take some strain, I will allow that. So
Absolutely.
So if you take, it would be 3 strain.
Who the hell wires a door this way? Fucking piece of...
And yeah, so as you guys can see, Kyvax, you're sort of looking over your way, sort of like giving your suggestions, like maybe over here.
Okay, but that wire's live.
Yeah, and you say that as she touches it.
Thank you!
You sort of scream out.
Just hold that button.
Yep. Got the button.
All right. The door and opens.
Okay, engine.
While
engine,
that's
engine,
happening,
engine,
I'm just
engine.
gonna snoop around in this room.
Okay. Yeah, so in the little elevator?
Okay, if that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see that it's a standard like lift. It can fit 4 people in it if they're all like cramped up next to each other, essentially.
Okay. Does it go only up or down or what?
You take a look, there is a deck 1, 2, and 3, so you're currently on deck 3.
Ham, should we do this or?
Let's wait for Kybax.
Okay. I'm gonna start ruffling through the pockets of the body in front of me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
As I start looking around on this computer, I'm just going to look over my shoulder. Kybax, I'm going to be a few. You might want to go do whatever it is you do.
All right, then. Stay safe. Hey, you still got that blaster?
Yeah, and she, sets it down on the... Shut that door behind you.
Will do.
Okay. As we have now, I've sort of given you time to react. I am now going to move us into combat. So if everybody could please... I actually needed to get rid of the other turn tracker. If everybody could please click your token and click the... Perfect. And click the little sword icon.
Are we doing vigilance or cool?
This will be... a very good question. This will be vigilance.
Okay.
Damn.
Damn,
Mine are coming in strong.
Cool. Booster. Alright, and begin. Okay. So, your current starting positions are where you begin this combat. Keep in mind that, once again, 24 meters is going to be is the amount that you can move, within, that is your close range.
Right.
And then for that, perfect. Okay. Who would like to go first?
Lana, if you would.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tickety-tapping at this computer. Obviously, I want to disable the ship to the best of my ability. I'd love to be able to fix it later, but not quickly, you know?
Okay. Yeah, so let's take
If I have to choose between permanently disabling or not completing the task, I'm going to go with it. But
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what kind of check it is. This is going to be opposed.
Oh.
get out of my engine bay. Wait, this isn't my engine bay.
This will be, and I'm so sorry to say this, a computer's roll.
That's fine.
There are, yeah, I know that you're not necessarily hurting.
Is there?
Sorry?
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. Taking a look here. I'm just taking a look at stats. Give me one moment. Okay. I am spending. And. See. Okay. So. Go ahead and roll a computer's check.
Okay, it's opposed, so what's the difficulty?
So, opposed checks. Give me 1 second. I was just flipping to find it. Conflict.
Higher of the opposing skill characteristic.
So, whoever is higher, that sets the difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so your skill is... So your computer's stat, you have 4 die. Does that mean that the difficulty is 4? That's not how that works.
Higher of opposing skill characteristic. So yeah, no, yeah, it's 4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be... Well, no, because you're... Give me just 1 second. I'm just going to go to what it actually fully says in the book.
What a great DM. Definitely looks the rules up before.
Definitely, 100%.
For sure, love that. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, you'd think that I would just know this, but I don't. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
We haven't done anything really. Here's a tip. If you can narrow it down to 2 skills that could potentially make sense, tell the player to use skill 1 or skill 2 whatever they're best at. Turn your apparent into... Okay, that's not... Detailed on page 25.
Of...
Edge of the Empire.
Oh, okay. Okay, for the task and each character involved... Okay, cool. Oppose checks. So... Cunning... Okay, yeah, so I don't roll at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So the difficulty is 2.
Okay, difficulty 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend a point. Oh, that means you probably need to take your point back.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend another to upgrade.
Alright. So, as you continue going through here, Lina, it's been kind of a long day for you already. Lina, you go through and you're going through each... As you go into the engine area, you get a flat-out bwap, 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 access denied. And you hear over the intercom, well, now, I don't think you know what you're doing.
Just a quick little thing. Those advantages there can be spent to give yourself boost dice on your next interaction with this computer system.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. She's just not going to look up. Sorry, can't talk now. Busy.
All right. That is going to be, unless you had another, that's going to be your action. Do you have another maneuver?
I don't think there's a maneuver I can do that's going to be helpful right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, should we make a cool check to see if we recover any of the strain from the last encounter?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it's at the end of encounters when you do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
Cool check. And give me just 1 moment.
There's no difficulty, right? It's just...
I believe so.
Roll cool and...
Yeah, I believe
cool
it's each
things
success. I believe it's each success you do gets you 1 strain back.
Okay.
Yeah, so so it's a cool check. Each success you recover 1 strain.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll use my incidental over my earpiece. I'm just going to quickly turn it on. Cam, line's open. I've got this. Go.
Can I grab the next slot?
Yes, and please use it to get in the elevator.
That's what I was going to do. First thing I was going to do, since I'm right next to this guy here,
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of like kick him out of the doorway as I go past him.
Oh, I mean, I'd probably have pulled him in to rifle through his pockets some more.
Yeah, we could say that.
I could do either one.
So I'll be back here and I'll have... Oh, I closed the door. I can't move his token. Yeah, like that.
And as I'm coming in, can I use an incidental to hit the deck 1 button?
You are currently on deck 1.
Or deck 3, I suppose, then? Whatever deck is the bridge.
As you hit the deck 3 button,
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Ah.
All right. You do still have an action left.
Can I try to just override that?
Yeah. How would you like to override that?
Open up the panel and see if I can just make the physical connection that'll cause the elevator to start moving.
Okay, that's fun. We're hot wiring an elevator. I love it.
What do you expect us to be doing?
These are good questions.
I think we expected me on the elevator.
So this is going to be to hot wire an elevator. That is going to be a difficulty 2 mechanics check.
Okay. Does anyone have the ability to give me an assist?
I've got him on comms while I'm working. I have Cam on comms,
and I have a built-in comm into my helmet. I can just tap the computer on my wrist and go, Lana, I'm looking at I read her off the model number. What's the connection I need to make this thing go?
Take the red wire and attach it to node 16, I think. That's the blue to 14. Right. No, red to 16.
Red to 16, got it. So that is
ready.
Add 1 proficiency dice.
For that,
it's a
dice pool may use 1 PC's characteristic, the other PC's for skill. So, so you can either take her mechanics score in you could have 4, I believe. So this is actually how it works. Lina, you currently have your intellect is 4.
Yep.
You can either use her intellect 4 or her 2 training in mechanics. Does that make sense?
Yes. I will use her intellect 4 and spend a light side point to upgrade one of those abilities to a proficiency.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect. The door shuts. And all of you get magically transported to... I do a fun thing and put tokens on each floor? Of course I didn't. Okay.
Just drag them over.
Girl.
Nobody look.
Oh, you went all the way to 1. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just reset the fog of war. Boop.
I'm just gonna quickly redraw the bot for everyone.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
Perfect. You find yourself in an elevator. You felt as soon as you clicked it, the door, and you felt yourself go up.
I would like to take cover right here.
All right. So then this will be your turn then?
No, that's an enemy
I'm
turn.
so sorry. It's actually my turn.
Okay.
Give you 1 second here. Going to make a... Okay. Going to be a difficulty 1. Actually, no, this is going to be a difficulty 2. You guys killed his pilot. All right, and then I'm going to spend that.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Fuck. Well, all right. You guys feel yourself while the elevator goes up. The ship leaves the ground, and then you hear and I'm going to need all of you to make a...
He left the parking brake on, didn't he?
I'm going to need everybody to make a resilience check, and it's just going to be difficulty 1.
that include me?
Everybody on the show.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh fuck.
What can I even do with 5 advantages in resilience? Let's find out.
Resilience.
So, I'm going to identify a method for getting 5 boost dice, apparently.
Okay, no. 1. I don't think that's repeatable. Peace. Each of the people who failed that check, so that's everybody but Sorry, who's only rolled 1 die, you all take 3 strain.
Okay.
Jesus.
I have 1 brawn and a rank in resilience.
As each of you are knocked through, you guys aren't like physically wounded, but just like your balance is thrown off as the ship begins moving.
Question.
Answer.
Does Bandon take that too?
Maybe. Who knows?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I couldn't possibly comment on that.
He, unlike everyone on the Guan Yu, has seatbelts.
All right.
Hey, Intrepid class starships came with seatbelts. They were just for emergencies only.
You know, like combat.
Okay, who would like to go next?
I shall.
Go
All right.
ahead.
All right. I will use a maneuver to take cover, and I will motion for Sorry to take cover at the opposite side and ready in action to open the door.
Okay.
Okay. Cameron, as an incidental, give me a perception check. I'll say difficulty 1.
Okay.
Holy shit! I will give you that.
Managing.
Well, I did get a triumph.
This was a triumph.
Making a note here, no success.
Yeah, the triumph in some stupid shit. I'm not gonna like. You don't see. You notice that the door is locked from the outside.
Oh.
I can do it.
Without
my guess.
destroying us in the process?
Probably.
Well, I will say that Kybax is already gone, but
Not
Minor
right now,
detail.
but next turn. Or Sorry can do it.
I can try.
You got the space magic.
I was just about to say, do you think you could use your vague hand motions to open the door?
I can try.
I like that Cam
Is
said
that what we're calling
vague
it? It's,
hand motions.
and it just does the kind of finger wiggles.
The finger wiggles, huh? I mean, I'll do what I can. I don't actually know if Move can do that.
a really good question. I'm gonna make a ruling here. Give me 1 second.
I don't see why not.
Give me just 1 moment. I just want to look at the exact text of the move skill itself. I know, shouldn't I have that memorized?
None of us said that.
No.
So if that's what you're thinking,
I make fun of you for not preparing, not for not memorizing rules. And I really only make fun of you for not preparing when I've given you ample time to prepare.
So you have range and strength, right?
I have magnitude, strength, range, control hurl, control pull, and control manipulate. One in everything, basically.
All right.
The manipulation, I think, would apply here.
Manipulate.
Manipulate is like... I can manipulate it as though I were, like, it was my hand. It's basically mage hand.
Right. I am going to allow it. I am going to ask you to make a check, though, if that's okay.
I mean, yeah, that's reasonable.
Go ahead and give me a discipline roll. I'm going to make it... I believe I gave you a disadvantage on a future discipline roll, right?
Specifically pertaining to, like, the dark side of the Force.
I see. Okay.
Related things, I think.
Well, let's go ahead and do it in a different order then. I will ask you to roll a Force die, please.
Okay. Oh, what do I do?
Light side, light side, light side.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. This is very interesting. I will say, in this instance, that, I'll say, sure. Sorry, tell me what you do in order to do this.
Okay. So, being that I didn't have dark side points that I had to swap over, I am going to reach into, my caring for the people around me, and the fact that if this asshole gets away, he could hurt them via, ship shenanigans or flying to friends or whatever. And I care about them too much for that. So my deep care and desire to protect them, and I will push that feeling into literally just like ripping the door open.
For sure. For just a brief span of time, you reach out using your sort of attachment as your anchor, and for a brief moment you see, or you can feel, the mechanism of the door. You see that it's something as simple as just like a hard latch on the outside of the door that was it's not a part of the mechanism of an elevator door to just be able to lock from the outside. Mm-hmm. This is somebody has retrofitted the door to do this. You feel on the other side, you see a crank that you can spin. You spin it and the door unlocks.
Spin to win, baby! Nice.
Absolutely.
She then, pants heavily, wow. Took a lot out of me, but, there you go.
Alright. I will say that will be your action. You can use an incidental and a maneuver. So the incidental, you can open the door if you'd like.
Yeah, incidental. I will open the door.
Okay.
And, maneuver, I will walk out, to here, and try to, lean around the corner a bit to see what I can see.
Absolutely. You sort of peek your head out. I'm looking at what your vision looks like. You see to your right, well, I guess behind you, there is a rusty old sort of table that's sort of tied right down, that's attached to the bulkhead with 4 sort of greasy and rather stained chairs. You see over here, there is what looks to be cooking implements. There are electric heating implements. There is also in the back right something that stands out in this kind of shitty kitchen. Is a very nice calf machine, which is the Star Wars equivalent to a coffee machine. You see that it is the one thing in this entire area that's been cleaned. It's like well stocked. It has like cups and lids in it. There are different flavored syrups. You see that the calf has a bunch of flavor options on it. Yeah.
This dude is a calfaholic. Holy shit.
So we're taking that when we sell the ship, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is that even a question? Oh.
All right. You can see down the hallway, and I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to touch your token ever so slightly, but I'm not moving it into danger.
Yeah, I was just going to do that to ask if I could do that.
Gotcha. Yeah. You see down the hallway fully. There are several doors to the left. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors. And a 7th door at the end.
Okay. What is this, the SS Anne?
I get that.
I don't think you got it.
Oh.
Anyway, I believe you still have a little bit of a movement action left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move any farther.
Gotcha. Totally understandable.
I'm in cover. Well, I mean, I'll actually move back a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. For sure.
If I've got a little bit more, I think I'll move back like this so I can give Kybax and or Cam space to get up there.
Absolutely. Give me just one moment here. Oops.
Over there.
Okay. God damn it. Give me 1 second.
What'd you do?
I accidentally drew that. Okay. Cool. If that is your turn, I believe the turn order then falls to the next round here. It is still y'all's turn. You hear the ship is making a lot of shuddering noises. You hear power spooling up down in the engine room. More power into the engines. You feel the ship begin to sort of rock back and forth slightly. The weird nature of this ship means that it's really tall. So you feel as it moves with its maneuvering thrusters, it kind of bobbles its way a little bit. Not really an aerodynamic ship. But yeah, it is currently floating, and you guys can sort of feel that as you're moving around. All right.
Just on the Lana, you got them engines down yet?
Working on it.
Running out of
That's me taking the
time.
first. Yeah, I'm fucking aware.
I'm fucking away.
You tell them, Aunt Lina.
The one person on
Alrighty.
our phones.
So, lineup. It is, if you're going to attempt to do what you just did again, which is interacting with the computers to shut them down the right way, so in a way that you can do that in a way that you can just boot them back up again. You're interacting with computers. This is a computer's role. I am going to be spending a dark side point to upgrade a challenge die to upgrade a difficulty die to a challenge die.
For sure. And I will also upgrade. I will spend right back at you.
All right.
I have 4 dice. Mathematically, I win, right?
Plus another boost dice, remember? From the advantage?
I have
You
the
don't
boost
boost
die.
that.
Fuck yeah. Send it. Fuck you, boost die.
Oh God!
Oh.
Wow, that is truly a very bad.
It's
roll.
our shit now. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
What am I going to spend
So-
that triumph on?
Seizing full control of the computer and flight systems?
Yeah, kind of feeling that.
So what
Okay.
you were specifically attempting to do is shut down the engines.
Yeah.
So
I'm
the
doing an
engines shut
emergency
off.
shutdown and locking out, like, making this the primary console to turn everything back on. Without this, you can't run the ship. I'm not going to be able to turn them on quickly. Like, that was part of it. But
All right.
they are very much from this console.
You inflict, I will say, 6. I can't do a 6 as a difficulty. I will say you rolled. Oh, geez, yeah, the triumph is there. I will say you lock out that computer station. The triumph is you diverting control from the bridge to the engine bay. I will say you lock it to it would require like a difficulty 3 check in order to even access the engines from here with anybody but you.
Yeah.
The engine's fully shut off while you're in the air. Give me just one
Race!
moment. Yeah, you guys were about 20 feet in the air. Let's take a look. I'm going to require a resilience check. This is going to be difficulty 2, and there's going to be a setback.
Because I knew it was happening. Because I did it. Can I have a boost die?
I will give you a boost die.
You're benevolent and wise.
I did it.
I didn't do a setback.
So there was a resilience.
Resilience, yeah.
This is just my setback. Ow.
And we have a setback die, right? To confirm?
Yep, that's right.
Yay!
Alex, do you have a boost die from...
I have physical training. It applies to resilience checks and athletics checks.
Alright, cool. So I believe, Lina, that is a fail.
It's a failure with a threat. Enjoy.
Failure with threat, okay.
Oof. So it's difficulty 2 with a setback?
That is right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes. You guys rolled very, very well, because this is not going to be fun.
Yeah, sure.
So, Lina and Sari, on your next resilience check in this sort of area, you get a setback die. So you get +1 setback die. So make sure to do that. Nobody rolled any triumphs. Nobody rolled any critical failures. Okay. Perfect. Those of you who succeed take no damage. Lina,
Yeah.
let's take a look. You are gonna take.
I'll go with the list. List is fun.
Yeah.
List could be anything. Could even be a wound.
Oh, you want to? Yeah, that I was gonna say it's gonna be a critical injury.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody who's not me or Lina, please roll a D100.
Oh god, I got it.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say, I'll do it, Pa. She's my sister.
I'm not a horse you have to put down.
Oh my god.
I might be a horse you have to put down.
No, I thought it was 92, not 29. Okay, cool. We're
Yeah, I thought so too for a hot second. My butthole clenched.
fine. To be clear, since that you literally cannot die on your first thing, the worst thing that you can do is if it was a 96, you could be crippled. So a 26 is a discouraging wound. Flip a light side point to a dark side point. All right.
And with
Lina,
that, I start
you
my injury collection.
Lina, you fuck up your ankle real bad.
Oh.
And you're gonna take 3 strain.
Oh, and that, god damn it.
They see me rolling. I'm straining.
Lana, are you okay?
They see me rolling.
I'm not joining
my
anytime soon, but
ankle.
the ship's down.
You aren't supposed to go
Broken?
down with the ship.
We all went down with the ship.
All right.
Alright, well, keep safe.
At least she's not in the line of fire.
Yeah. She just kind of puts her back against the console and just grabs the blaster from where she set it down, just looks at the door.
Okay. Who would
Back
like to go
next
next? Okay.
I got it.
Kind of. Perfect.
Kybax comes around just as tactical as he ever is, clears the corner. Let's see, what is the distance here that I'm looking at?
It is at. So that means 20. So you're going to be around. So that is short range. That is. I'm sorry. That is the amount that you can move in one maneuver.
Okay, so that's one maneuver.
You can go right about here.
Okay. And then I'll take the next maneuver. I'll take 2 strain to do the next maneuver to here.
Okay.
I'm going to use an incidental. Is this door locked?
That door 100% is locked, and it is locked very well. There are several locking mechanisms that you see. You see a computer console. You see a very heavy-duty physical lock. Yeah.
How long do I think that physical lock would stand up to sustained automatic blaster fire?
It would stand up pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you
Okay.
have, like, bombs and rockets and all of that goodness?
I do.
I know they're expensive, but, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
we have control of the ship, and we kind of also want to sell the ship.
Yeah. All right. Can I, as an incidental, just bang the butt of my carbine on the door just 3 times? Just tong, tong, tong. I just go, "Come on out, Dova. It's over. I was told to bring you in alive. I was not told to bring you in one piece, and you're pissing me off."
If you think I'm opening this door for you, Mando, you got another thing coming.
I'm
If
getting
you-
in that room. Now, it depends on you whether or not I break your legs when I get in there.
Hey,
The Bandon waits for just a moment. I'm in here. Come and get me.
You motherfucker. Lana, we need you up on the top floor. Can I try and see if I can access the computer system? My
You
action?
do. So you have already done 2 maneuvers.
But I haven't done an action.
So I just want to clarify something really quickly. Give me just one moment, please.
No problem. No problem.
So, okay. Right, so you can spend to get in. So, Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you. So, you can only spend to do another one if you have also spent your action doing a maneuver as well, or is that not right?
So
No, you can do.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
You get two. You can do two maneuvers. You can either do it by strain, or you can do it by using your action. You can't do
but
more
two
than
is
two
your
now.
max.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do to the computer?
Slice it, I guess.
Do you have the equipment on you that is for slicing computers?
No, I don't. On second thought, what's the skill to do lock picking? To try and get the physical lock undone.
That would be a skullduggery agility.
Okay, I can do that.
Does a vibro knife help with that at all?
Yes, it would.
I don't see how would it help.
Because you're just cutting the locking mechanism.
All right, sure, yeah. I you know what? Sure.
Okay. Also, I have skullduggery, but I can.
I mean, the only reason I'm trying it is because I'm here. If you were there, I'd absolutely tell you to have a crack at it.
Is there a way to get skullduggery agility to show up on the screen?
So technically, yes. So on your character sheet, let's go with Lina. If you right-click on skullduggery, no. So technically, you can change the characteristic by right-clicking.
Oh, there it is.
But
he did it already.
Yeah. But on Trev's sheet, I actually just made him a skullduggery that only has he has two L's in it. So he just has both to choose from.
Okay, cool.
You can't name it the same.
What's the difficulty here?
The difficulty, it's a piece of metal that is latched over hardwise and is magnetically sealed. This is going to be a difficulty 4.
Yeah. Fuck it, we ball.
Okay.
I failed.
Let's take a look and see what I can do with that thread. Let's go, Duggery. The NPC opportunity to catch them after the act. I caught you.
Oh no!
I know you're in there trying to get in this door.
Yeah, the magnetic seal is you don't have. You're just using your do you even have lockpicking tools?
I'm actually physically using a knife.
Yeah, so no. I should have
Where's our
added
cargo specialist?
I should have added some setback die to it, but it probably wouldn't have mattered. It really it's just not a thing.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I yelled at it. I stabbed it. I'm out.
I've done all I can do.
Let me give it a go.
Open sesame.
My turn.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Nothing happens. Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll. Oh, you go then. Yeah.
All right. I am going to move up to the door. However, does that take 2 maneuvers?
It will take 2 maneuvers. Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 strain.
That's
Yes.
correct. Unless you want to give up your action.
No.
All right.
Okay, so my action is skullduggery gonna change it to agility real quick.
All right.
What's the difficulty in dice and all that?
If you're attempting to if you're attempting to pick the door, it's difficulty 4.
Okay.
And
Oof.
in this case, I'm actually going to spend a dark side point, and I'm going to upgrade a difficulty die to a challenge die.
Oh god, okay. I'll spend the point to update my ability to proficiency.
Alrighty.
Do it.
Please don't. Please
Do
don't.
I get anything? Can I get any boost or anything from using force powers or my vibro knife?
Your vibro knife. Let me look at exactly what it says in the description.
It just says due to ultrasonic vibration.
I will say that this will. Yeah, it's just not like a vibro knife is useful, but no.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Use the force to guide your hand.
Do any of my things work for that? No. Codebreaker is decrypting and shit. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just gonna roll and see what happens. Oh! Yeah, I didn't expect that to go well.
Dear God.
There is no God anymore.
Yeah, you stick your knife in, and it sort of ricochets off the wall.
Well, I tried. I didn't succeed, but I tried.
Shit, we need Lana.
All right. I am gonna go ahead, Kybax and Sari, since you were close to the door and interacting with it. Actually, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Give me a perception check. And I'm gonna say you're listening through a door. It's gonna be difficulty 2.
Okay.
Can I do so as well, or is it just sorry?
No, only sorry.
Okay.
Excellent.
Skulldugger is normally cunning, right?
That is
I'm changing
correct.
it back. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So perception and
Yep.
difficulty what?
Difficulty 2.
Okay.
Sorry, as you sort of went up to the door and you put your head against the door to attempt like your process of like jimmying the lock, you hear something. You hear like a tapping of like the metal grating on the inside. It gets closer to the door, like to right on the other side of the door. You hear something very, very faint. You hear. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You don't hear that. I pushed the wrong button. You hear this.
Okay.
And you hear footsteps backing away, and then they sort of recede into the room.
Okay. I think he might have put something on the door.
Back.
Yeah. We should probably back up.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
Does Cam left?
All right.
Yep.
Your turn.
Gonna get on the comms as an incidental. Lina, we need you up here.
Okay. Fuck. Yep, be right there. Send the lift down for me.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
That's a no. Cam will send the lift back down with her in it.
Okay. Whee! I will say the doors sort of open on the second floor as you go by, and you get a very brief glimpse as to what's on the second floor.
Just so you don't have to reset the fog of war again.
Yeah.
You say that, but okay. Looks like I saw the room. Lol. Right. I am going to go help Sorry. So I'm going to go over here. Words. Yes, Lina. I'm going to go help Lina.
All right.
Uh,
Maneuver moving into the room.
You see her standing up. She handed her blaster to her third arm. Her left ankle is all fucked. I can't actually. It's not my turn.
Okay, so I assume sending the elevator down wasn't an action?
No, it was an incidental. You moved.
Okay, so I've used a movement. Can I use the rest of my action to, like, put Lina's arm over my shoulder to help support her? And we can kind of both go together next turn to not give Sorry a movement penalty? Or Sorry, God
Lina.
fucking...
It's okay,
to
dude.
not give Lina a movement penalty?
For sure, yeah. I will say, as long as Lina's okay with using a maneuver at the beginning of Lina, well, if Lina's going next, as long as Lina's okay, you would just need to spend, if you want to get her there right away, just spend 2 strain, you get back into the elevator, and then take it back up with her.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Up we go!
As long as Lina's okay with that, I suppose.
Yeah. No. I've done what I can.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Lina, that is because you're also moving. So that was 1 maneuver to get back to the elevator. So you still have an action, or you can spend for another maneuver.
I'm gonna have to spend for the maneuver and get down the hallway as far as I can. Here's the problem.
Ah, no! Everything's fine. You didn't see anything. You'd think I would learn.
No, I wouldn't.
That's stupid.
Cool. That's as far as I can get. Yeah. She's
That's about it.
Using the wall to assist. Obviously, Cam would be right behind her, but mechanically she can't be. I'm coming.
Okay, can I go?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna grab Sorry. Move back. Is this door here locked?
So the first part of that, so you wouldn't be able to do what they just did because they had 2 friendly slots in a row. Your next slot is an enemy slot. So unless you're fully picking her up, which would be an action, you wouldn't really be able to take her with you. To the second part, that door is locked.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want that one. I didn't realize it was.
If I use my action to grab her and take her with me, could we use a maneuver to move back to here?
Yeah. Let me take a look. So her encumbrance would be. Give me just 1 second. So
Yeah, I think I messed it up, because it says I have a threshold of 6, but 9 current.
Mm-hmm.
But, like Kyle was saying, the equipped item armor shouldn't count for it.
Right.
If you turn your armor off and on, you should see the encumbrance go down. Or sorry, go up. So yeah. So it is counting that, but I was saying my coveralls increase my threshold by 1.
Oh,
that's how I noticed things weren't happening the way they should have.
Yeah, so your backpack adds 4 to your encumbrance.
So your backpack probably isn't functional.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think your threshold is actually 10.
Okay, there we go. I'll just move it to 10. Okay.
Cool. And Kybax, your whole thing. I am going to ask for an athletics check.
Okay.
It is just going to be difficulty 1.
He works
You
out.
pick her,
Got this.
you pick her up, and you're able to go anywhere within a normal maneuver range with no penalty.
I just bring her back so that we're not within close range of the door,
Okay, that would
And
put
then
you
set her-
around there.
and then set her down. And I'm just like, sorry about that. From what you described, to just put a breaching charge on the door.
Okay.
Do you think you could try your? He makes the wiggle fingers motion.
Uh,
You know, the Kara.
Kara?
It's, the will of the Kara. It's what the Mandalorians call, that.
I can try.
Well, it's my turn.
Yep.
Poor guy. Okay. Apologies, everybody. Okay. I would like to go
Can I
next.
say I move Sorry just a little bit behind me, just so that I'm the target if he comes through?
Sure. Who would like to go next?
Hammer, sorry.
I don't care either way.
I guess I'll go. To get me into, actually what's going on here. Do these doors open? Are they locked?
You see that all of them have security locks in place. Like the doors are shut and they're I will say that not all of them are high security blast doors. And you would
Once
all
the
see
ship
that.
is ours, we can move through this at our leisure.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go over here and I guess sort of just kind of put my back into the wall, minimize my target profile. Now get into that little indentation where their door is.
Alright.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. That
So-
leaves Sorry.
Sorry, do the wiggly woo. Wiggly woo.
How I will attempt to do the wiggly woo, I guess.
Okay. So tell me exactly what you're doing.
Okay, so I heard it, right? And
you heard something being put down in front of the door.
right.
And a beep.
Okay, right. So I've got a general idea of where it is in relation to him. Like I can kind of foresee what the shape of the room is.
I will say with your perception check, what you heard was footsteps coming towards the door, like right from like directly the opposite side of the door. So like it's from the far side of the room coming towards you, and then off diagonally to what would be your left. So like the south of the map.
Okay.
So it was going like southwest.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
thinking more like push the door in, but this is just as good.
This is what I interpreted you to mean, and so that's what Sari interpreted Kybax to mean. We're gonna roll with it.
Hi, guys. Can you open the door? Sorry. Yes, I'll activate the mine.
Right. So, yeah. So what with that sort of understanding, I'm going to attempt to pick up the mine and move it and throw it into the. Oh no, we want him alive. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull the mine into the door to explode the door with it. Instead of, opening up and then having to deal with the mine, we're just gonna use the mine to open up. At least that's what.
All right. Hey, that is certainly a thought. So
I never said Sari's good at this.
This is very ingenious, and I love everything about it. So this 100% is. I am going to require a discipline roll for this.
Oh yeah, with those extra 2 difficulty.
Yep. And it's going to be no matter the. Actually, this isn't determining light side and dark side because the force die roll afterwards will. This is just determining whether or not you can do this.
Okay. So 4 difficulty.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm looking at a specific thing. I am gonna say. There's a force power that gives you that ability that you don't have.
I am limited to the 1 force power because it is expensive to get into force powers and be decent at them.
I'm gonna go ahead and require this is gonna be a difficulty 3 discipline check.
Is that including my +2?
This is exclusive of the +2.
Okay, so does that mean it's a difficulty 5?
No, it's gonna be a difficulty 3. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I realize it's the. I realize it's a discipline for a different thing. Okay, so difficulty 3. Okay. Boop. Oof.
Did you roll no successes, no failures?
Yes, but 3 advantages.
That is very interesting.
That is the weirdest thing I think I could imagine.
It says increased value of, or no. Additional insight into the situation.
You reach out with the force. You're going off of, instead of going off of a certainty of the sort of mechanism, you're going off of uncertainty. You're reaching out and just probing with your force power. And this is something you've only moved things that you have seen, literally. Except for the one instance where you just did it. So you're trying it again with that added uncertainty. You're not able... You sense the room in general. You almost get like a very small flash of the room in your brain. You see two large sort of cockpit seats. A sort of sensor readout console, very similar to like a navigation array or like a sensor array console. It's a square room. The door is in the top right-hand corner of the room. You're not able to...
I can't quite figure out where the mine is.
Yeah, you're not... there's so much stuff flooding at you at once, you're not able to parse that information.
Okay.
That would be your action.
I don't even get to try to use the force power?
I will...
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, so the reason why I'm telling you that is because your stated objective was to see if you could do this really hard thing.
Yeah, no,
you
that's
can't
fair.
do that yet. So,
yeah,
unless you can, because you can't really see anything else to move in there. So,
I
would say no. I will say I'm not going to take your full action. I am going to take a maneuver though.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you'd like to opt to do something else, that would be fine. I'm not going to cripple your turn just because.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Did she happen to see Bandandova's location with those 3 advantages?
You did not.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's like no loose objects or anything in the area, right?
In the area that you're in?
Yeah.
In like that hallway area? No, not really.
Okay. I can't really get a sense of the room.
Think you could maybe try the door, see if you can rip it out?
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to just focus on the right side door Well, I guess what kind of door is it? Is it like the two sides that slide open?
It's top down.
Okay.
So, it opens from the bottom up.
Okay. Yeah, I will attempt to shove it back up into its slot. So, force die?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a force die for me.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Wow, yes.
2 force points.
So one is to use the power, and then one is to strength to increase the silhouette. Because I'm assuming the door is a silhouette one.
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
In the power specifically, does it say that you? Because it's not like a hold, right? It's a move.
The user may spend force to move one object of silhouette 0 that is within short range up to their maximum range. The default maximum is short, and then spend pip to increase silhouette to be targeted equal to strength upgrades.
Okay. So here's what happens. You're surrounded by your friends, you're in danger. You throw the door open.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you what you see.
Okay. Yeah, control pull says the force user can pull objects out of secure mounting or out of an opponent's grasp.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this is like a super duper bulkhead door thing going on.
Yeah, so you hear like a whine from the mechanism of the door. You throw it back up into its housing. You get a brief glimpse of... I'm going to ask for everybody in the hall to make a perception check.
Dun dun dun.
Difficulty?
So what happens is as Sorry throws it up, the door immediately starts to slam shut again. So it is going to be difficulty 2. Man.
1 second here. It didn't roll for some reason.
There we go.
Yeah, Kybax, you're just sort of focused on the area around you. You're looking for any and all perceived threats. You sort of turn around and see Sorry, face of pure concentration, throw her hands up, and you turn around as the door is shutting, so you can't see anything. But the 3 of you, Lina...
So, actually, 2 of them were Kybax. So, yeah, and we're still waiting on Cam. So the second Kybax one was it just being leggy, and he rolled twice.
Oh, okay.
So I did say...
Jack. I know that Jack had stepped away for a moment. I'm not sure if he's back yet.
I just got back. What do I need to roll?
Oh, okay, cool. So here's what happened. Sorry threw the door open, because it's a top-down door, so she threw up the door up back into its housing, and it starts to slam down. I had everybody roll a difficulty 2 perception check to see if what they can see.
All right, on it.
Okay. So everybody but Kybax. Oh, nope, and Kybax's first roll I'll take. So yeah, everybody. You all see what the area of the cockpit that everybody can see right now. So you see the main chair with the big back, so the big purple back of the chair.
Big pimpin' chair, huh?
Yes. And you see an access terminal on the back of the seat as well. So this whole thing isn't a big chair. It's covering up where the seat is underneath, and then there's a computer at the back.
Go ahead.
Everybody sees on the ground a small, perfectly circular disc made of metal. You see sticking up out of it looks to be an emitter of some kind.
Can I make a warfare check to see if I know what that is?
Yes, I would. Kybax for sure. Yeah, this would be Kybax. Go ahead and give me a. Let me take a look here. Actually,
would Underworld give me a shot at it?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Good one there. Give me just 1 second here. I'm looking at
I'm
the rarity of
here,
the item.
I don't know what that is, but it looks dangerous.
Rarity of it is... Oh my god. Come on. Okay. No,
man, I'm gonna have to
go.
go get more self-parsing flowers soon.
Difficulty... it'll be just difficulty 2.
Okay. Oh!
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah?
Not only have you seen this before, you have helped set these up before.
Ooh.
They are...
Just want to be included.
Lina, you don't know what these are, but you can venture a guess to guess what they are. This is a motion activated. I'm sorry. It is not motion activated. It is a laser mine. So
what does activate it?
You guys would know that it would be any heat signature that directly coincides with like a biologic within engaged range of it.
Which is adjacent, basically.
Which is either directly on top of it or within a meter or two.
Okay, right.
I don't suppose I can try to shoot it before that door comes out.
At the end of
you can
Sari's turn, yeah.
I was gonna say, could I take strain to attempt to hold the door up a little bit, since you said it was sliding back down? Since it's technically still my turn, I think.
I have an idea.
Okay. So I believe your ability specifically states that you move something, not that you are able to, because it's not a persistent effect. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's totally fair.
We'll get back to Kybax's thing in a second. Jack.
Just an idea for Sari to, take strain to do an additional thing and fling the mine further in.
I don't know if I can take another action.
You cannot. No, I don't believe you can.
You could take this first initiative slot if the GM will allow you to try it.
You do know exactly where it is now.
True.
Wow.
Does the door close immediately?
It opens for a second and then it closes.
Okay.
But the idea is so good that you just take the next turn in initiative that I'm actually going to look up the initiative rules to see if there's a rule specifically not allowing that. Give me 1 second.
I don't believe there is, my friend.
Fuck. Yeah, because it's just slots.
Yeah, it's just slots. Once the round starts over, it can be anybody.
Yeah, so who wants to claim this next round?
Sorry, if you would.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
right.
So I know the shape of the room, and I kind of have an idea where he is, or I don't.
The information that you have that would allow you to guess where he was in the room is literally just the direction that footsteps were while you were trying to pick the door, which is over here.
Okay. That's fine, because, since I have manipulate, and I know exactly what this thing is, because you said I've placed one myself, I would know how to basically scoop it up and move it in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. I guess...
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a
force
force die for me. Yeah.
Can't wait to get second force power. Ooh, okay. The next question is, would you consider this thing to be Silhouette 0?
It is Silhouette 0.
Okay. Alright. I will take a strain to use that dark side point.
Sounds good.
To activate move. And it's within short range.
Yep.
And I'm moving it within short range. I have control manipulate, which doesn't require me to spend a point. So I only need to spend the point to activate. So I should be able to just pick it up, turn it so that the little antenna or whatever that's the sensor is facing this direction, because that's where I think he is, and just move it along that way. I hope this doesn't kill him, but we'll see.
You see, as the door slams, you hear a ting ting ting, and the door is shut.
Okay.
And it locks.
I'm not sure what Tink 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 is supposed to be.
Thing falling on the floor, I suppose.
There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
That's just it. If you threw it where you think you threw it, it's supposed to trigger by heat. And there was no heat in that corner, it tells us the band is not in that corner.
That's fair.
Which raises a bigger problem.
Where is he?
This is a long, big shit. There's only one way to go.
Oh,
who goes next?
I have an idea. These doors on the that are like 2 rooms. Do they look like they could be broken down?
Give me just one moment here.
Like maybe with a really well placed kick.
So to answer your question, this door, this door, this door, this door, and this door, so all the ones but this one, look like it would require some sort of roll to like pick the lock, or is made out of like heavy, metal material that you wouldn't just be able to kick. This one is made out of still metal, but it's not like a heavy blast door. It's like, it looks to be a door that normally would just, it's like a small, sort of thinner piece of metal that just slides into the wall.
Do any of the doors have labels or names on them at all?
This one says Captain's Quarters.
Okay.
And the other ones have no designation or marking.
Okay. Since it's like right next to me, can I check and see if this door is locked?
This door?
Yeah.
It is locked. There isn't like a huge switch on it. It looks like there's like a computer access. It looks like that door is just closed and sealed.
Okay. Then I don't have any ideas. I do call out to Lina and I'm like, hey, this one up here is Captain's Quarters. It might lead to the cockpit.
I'd like to take the next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the fucking elevator. Let's see. If I head down there, would it screw up people trying to head back? Or can I, like, hit a return button to send it back up before I step out?
A return button is a thing. Like, so you can recall the elevator back up.
He wants to do it at the end of his turn, so it's ready to go for us.
Yeah.
Instead of us waiting for it to show up on our turns.
Well, I can go down, step out the elevator, send it back up.
That is something...
I mean, couldn't she just hit the 3 button?
Yeah, the one you could send the elevator down without you in it.
I want to send the elevator
to send it back up
without me in it.
Same thing.
I want to go down to the loading bay / engine room, step out, and send the elevator back up so that they can come back down after me.
I'll say sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's how I'd like to spend the rest of my turn.
Okay. You get a quick view of this, because I couldn't be bothered. You step out, the elevator is now back on deck 1.
Okay, as an incidental, I'm gonna call over the comms. I'm down on deck 3. I don't see him yet.
He's likely on deck 2 or in one of these rooms, so keep an eye on the door and let us know.
Roger that.
This background music slaps, by the way.
I know. Okay. I believe that makes it my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a very Han Solo, I know.
Alright. Okay. Ah! Ah!
I did
Give me
not
one
mean to do that. Oh no. How do I get rid of that? What have I done?
What have you done?
No, seriously, we're all quite curious.
I've made a big red circle.
Yeah.
You want the red circle for some reason?
No, I did not want the red circle.
Okay, I helped.
Okay.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
I have. I'd like to go next if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the elevator.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't
No.
mean to be in people's rooms. How did that happen? Oh God.
Ah!
You're challenged by an old man with a small red dog.
Hey, give me just 1 second here. I'm just gonna reset the fog of war because fuck all this.
I hit number 2.
You hit number 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't panic, I'm deleting your token.
Oh God, I'm dead.
Ibex, no!
Okay, you should be able to see your token.
I cannot.
If you look down,
I'm not even on the initiative tracker anymore.
well,
I can see the outline of my token, but not. I don't have vision.
there you go.
Nope.
Fuck.
This control
Ah.
Zen, bring him back.
You should. Give me 1 second. Vision update.
There we go.
Okay.
Do the doors open?
The doors do open.
Okay.
You are where you seem.
Just peek around the corner over here. Are these escape pods?
They are escape pods, yeah.
Are any of them occupied?
Are you gonna go over to one and open one?
Well, occupied escape pod would have some kind of indicator on the panel, wouldn't it?
According to the indicators here, here, and here, all of them are not occupied.
I go over comms. I'm clearing second level. Tell me if you see him.
Copy.
Acknowledge. I'm gonna go check the captain's quarters.
And I am going to take my action to move, I guess. Can I make a
Alright.
perception check to see if I hear anything or see anything?
Go ahead. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to give you a quick difficulty. Yeah, go ahead and make it difficulty 1. What are you listening for?
Footsteps, breathing, literally anything.
Signs of life.
You do not see or hear anything that resembles what you are looking for.
I don't hear anything. I guess that's my turn.
Yep. Lina, you are last.
Okay. She's gonna head up to the limp up the wall, captain's door.
I think you mean along the wall?
No, I'm definitely going up and around. The floor's dirty.
Uh,
For that, I'm going to
Does
And I'm
anybody
going
speak
to attempt to
Norwegian?
open this
We
door.
might have to figure out if Lina's the thing.
Jeez. And sorry, Lina, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to computer my way into this door, or mechanics my way into this door, preferably.
Okay. So there is not a computer access. There is a wall panel that you can try to bypass.
Alright, wall panel bypass.
All right. This is going to be it is going to be the same roll as it was before downstairs. To try to hotwire that door. I believe it was difficulty
3.
3 with a setback.
Yeah, with the setback. We have no light. Can I spend some dark side? I'm gonna ask that every week.
No.
As my only chance is doing this wrong.
Well,
Nice go.
you get rid of a setback, don't you?
On mechanics, not computers.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be a mechanics roll because you're hotwired.
Oh. I'll take all of those dice, but one of those greens can be a yellow.
Okay, well, no, you're going to reroll, but yeah.
Oh. But I'm winning.
Dear God.
Now I'm going to fail this, and you're going to feel bad. Never mind, carry on.
No, actually, you have advantage.
The door opens. You see riddled all over this room several stale cups of calf.
He's a
you
slob,
see
but he's not here.
It smells like calf, half calf, caramel cafe. You see the bed is not really made. You see a small sort of chest thing here, and what is a weapons rack that's directly right here. That is currently empty.
Okay. He's not in his room, but he is armed. I mean, I figured that went without saying, but now it's confirmed. And I poke my head out the door and I yell to sorry, because she's not on comms. He's not in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
That's a reset on the round, isn't it?
That is right. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Right now we've got eyes on just about everywhere except the far back area now. You want to take the first? I don't know where the fuck this guy is. But...
Okay.
Hey, why is that door closed? Alright, never mind. Reset.
I mean, he could just be in the room in a different spot than where I thought he was.
True.
Like, I don't necessarily No, he's not in there.
Well, Lana,
The
can
game
you
of this
try and
boss
get that,
fight
cockpit door
finally
open?
strikes.
Yeah, she'll limp over to this panel. This is my life now. She says that open on comms. Like,
Okay. You see that there's not a panel for you to interact with for this. The panel is probably on the other side of the door. You have two options. You have the computer, or you have a skullduggery check in order to actively try to pick the lock.
computers, please.
Okay. Taking a look. Give me just one moment.
Can you hold actions in this system?
There isn't really, to my. I don't. Let me take a look to double check, but I don't believe so.
Okay, because, like, my thought was I could try to open the door again and have somebody, standing there with something to shove under it so they can't fully close. Or, Kybacks roll under like he's fucking Indiana Jones or something.
I will. So there is a way to do it, but you would have needed to act before that and do a preparation maneuver.
Okay, so
do...
preparation is what it's called. All right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so you can prepare to do something. There isn't specific language about having that be combined with a triggering effect, but I think in that specific situation that you're looking at, I would allow something like that to happen. So, like, two of you can move in concert,
Right.
And, yeah, prepare, do an action, and then somebody can do another action to stick something other or to do something else. All right. Are we doing a computer check then?
Yeah. I'm going in, so
Okay.
it's going to be computers or mechanics. My skullduggery is not great.
Okay. It will be computers. This computer system is very simple, but as security professionals will know, simplicity, it just means that you need to be someone in order to override this door. You see that there is a physical scanner, a bioscanner, directly in place there in order to open and override the door. And you see, as soon as
hair, spit, combination blood stool sample.
It reads the signature of the person. There is a combination of the specific signature and a retina reading.
Okay, so just going into his room and grabbing a coffee cup is not going to work here.
I mean, you can try. I don't think it'll work though.
No, she's smarter than that. If it's scanning full body and doing a retina, I'm not going to just hold coffee next to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
The computer's just
Pilot
like,
was also
he's
supposed to-
98% coffee, that tracks.
Can
the,
I...
Pilot was supposed to
Just-
go in there, right?
Based on my knowledge of ships,
Mm-hmm.
can I intuit where he might be? I'm going to assume he has not left himself trapped in this room.
You're right in the line, Kyle. So, what are you trying to add? Is my question.
So, like, I went into the captain's quarters to see if there was an escape hatch from the cockpit to the captain's quarters. There wasn't.
There was not.
So, and obviously, thanks to our comms, we've got people watching the other two decks.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little I can do at this point except limp away from this door. So I'm going to use my action to maneuver again.
Actually, what about the ship's internal sensors?
I was gonna say, couldn't he just open the glass on the cockpit? Maybe.
Like, 90% of ships can't do that.
Ah,
With the very good reason that you don't want that, like, having a failure when you're, say, in hyperspace.
you know,
Lina,
I figure.
Give me.
She, realizing like she's not going through here, she owns the ship via the console down in engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna just limp that way and tell Cam, I'm gonna head down, see what I can do off that computer. Maybe I can get internal sensors. Just keep an eye on the ramp, I guess.
Copy that.
And I will use my action to do another maneuver, which is going to be moved.
Okay. If you want to get right down there, I will allow. If you use your action and your maneuver, I will let you just get down there if you want.
I guess I suppose. Okay. Yeah, she
right.
using the wall, limping down. I feel like I need to take strain. Like,
I will.
Right.
If you want to take 2 strain, and then go down to be right in the mechanics bay, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's pushing herself.
I will say, yeah. I'm gonna just pick your token.
Yep.
Boop. Boop. And you should have vision enabled, so you should be able to see your token.
Yep. Okay.
No longer on the tracker, though.
I'll fix it.
We should have one. One.
Yep.
Yeah, one more. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just needed. So basically, I would re-roll until it gets to.
Yeah.
And then okay, great. Who would like to go next?
So I have an idea, a thought, and I don't know if this would actually work in a Star Wars setting. But in most sci-fi settings, if there is a fire on the ship, the doors would open to get you to like an escape pod or something like that. Yes. Like it would lift a cockpit lockdown to try and let you escape. Yes.
Are you just gonna flamethrower at the... You got Tyler to snort. I think that's a good one.
In general, sure. In an intruder situation, it's up to whoever ship it is.
Gotcha.
So, to be clear, Tristan, I'm talking to Tristan. If you want to set a fire on this ship, you're more than welcome to, but I don't think it's gonna... I'll let you have your journey. Yeah.
You don't think it's going to work out the way I want it to work out. Gotcha.
Well, I can't possibly comment on how it's going to work out, but if you want to go ahead and set the ship on fire, you're more than welcome.
Okay, can I get
moderate
in the
fire
elevator?
damage.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Can I get in the elevator?
You know what? Sure.
Where
Level-
Yes, you're claiming the spot.
Level 3.
Okay. So now, so you want to go up to where the cockpit is?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Because I had it right in my head, and then you guys kept asking which one is it, 1 or 3, and then I got mixed up. So it's your fault. Not my fault for...
Of course not. I appear to have no vision.
Calm down.
Everybody just calm down!
Apparently he has to delete and re-add your character every time.
Yeah, if I don't want you guys going through walls and stuff, because, like, normally I wouldn't care, but...
There could be important things. Like our dude hiding in the walls.
So my turn. And then...
That's a maneuver, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be a maneuver, sure. Did you have another action?
Yes. Oh, fuck. But he's not on level 2. Lina's on level 3. Can I set up a trigger reaction kind of dealio?
Sure.
Like, if he shows his face, I'm going to shoot him. if I see him for even a second.
There isn't a way for you to prepare an attack.
Damn.
I admire the struggle. And I admire the hustle for asking.
Yeah.
But I would need, in order for me to allow a preparation action or maneuver, it needs to be a coordinated effort between two characters in which one person does something and then the next one immediately does another thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kind of lame that there's no way to prepare actions.
Yeah,
This is the way the initiative works.
Yeah. So, like, a pro is you guys can just go again. If you're at the end of the initiative, you can just do 2 full turns consecutively. The drawback is you can't prepare actions.
Yeah, but it's kind of annoying. Like, if I'm at the end of the hallway with my blaster drawn and ready, if the dude runs across, and there's shit I can do,
I got you.
There's no official rule. It is a GM ruling.
In that case, can I make some kind of roll to know whether or not my explosive rocket would knock that door down?
Does your explosive rocket do... Is it capable of doing ship damage? Or is it a personal weapon?
Well, that's a good question. I don't think so.
It's a micro rocket.
Yeah.
So as currently set up, no.
Gotcha.
You do have an explosive charge.
Oh
But-
yeah, we did pick one of those up, didn't we?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
I don't know what to do at this point. I think I'm done. That's all my turn.
All right,
Yeah.
Lina.
Our greatest enemy is a fucking door.
Truly.
Be sorry, or Cam. Turn.
I believe it'll be
Your
my
turn.
turn. Is that right?
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
So, the thing that you hear as you get down to the engineering bay, you hear a grate in the wall fall to the ground.
Oh boy.
Bandon runs at you, holding a 2-handed axe. And he is going to... Yeah, he's going to do that thing. You're more than welcome to scream.
Please do. Please scream.
Fuck.
Give me just one moment.
Her arms and, more importantly, the mechanical arm? I'm going to attempt to block.
Okay.
I didn't even get it working right yet.
So engaged melee. This is a difficulty 2 check. I do just want everybody to know here. If I were to succeed, and if I were to get 2 advantages, actually no, it would cost 3 advantages. So if I get 3 advantages, I'm going to activate the critical. The weapon that I'm using has the Vicious 4 quality.
Just
Jesus
roll. Just
fuck.
roll.
Oh, okay.
Just do it.
People are mad. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Panicking.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck!
Goodbye, mechanical arm.
He missed entirely.
Nah, technically it's a miss, but it's got to be cooler than that.
Lina, in pure panic, he goes to take off your head fully. And you duck, you feel hair being your goggles get knocked off your head and you hear them clank to the ground. He misses.
She's dropped to the ground. Like, she can't barely support her own weight right now.
All right.
That's probably why she fell so quickly.
100%.
And she definitely calms her own, and you heard her yell, "Fuck, fuck, fuck!"
Okay. Well, who wants to go next?
I'm going next. That's my sister.
All right.
Your music got way louder on this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This loop. Thank you.
There you go. Is it better?
Yeah.
Y'all hear Cam yell "Mother" in just pure rage. I'm going to move to the engine bay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to aim and shoot at this motherfucker.
Okay. It is just difficulty 1 because you were in short range.
Second maneuver. Did you take the strain for the second maneuver?
2 strain, right?
Yeah, 2 strain.
Okay.
Speaking of which...
Motherfucker! I actually need to re-roll that?
Why?
Oh, no, wait. No, I don't have proficiency. Never mind. I thought... For some reason, I had it in my head that I had a proficiency die, and I don't.
Alright.
But, guess who's getting crit with a stun setting, motherfucker?
Alright.
Damn.
Okay. Let me take a look here.
A stunning
1.
success.
Okay. So... And that is the stun quality, right?
It is a stun setting. It has that... I believe it does have a stun quality, yes.
Okay, cool.
I
I just want to... I just
3
wanna double
advantages.
check. Yep, 3 advantages. You get to... So if you're firing for lethal, you would activate a critical. Or with stun, I just want to double check and make sure. When the stun quality is activated, it inflicts terrain equal to the weapon's stun rating. Okay. I am just double checking. With the critical... Okay, we have done it in the past, right? That a critical with a stun means that he drops, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. To be fair, this is a boss. I don't want to be that guy, but
Oh my god!
Congratulations, you're that guy. Fuck you.
I am so sorry. There actually is. Cam, I promise you that this isn't just me just saying this. There is actually a thing because he is a nemesis. There is an additional difficulty to attacking nemesises.
Nemesis.
I apologize about that. That is my bad.
So roll an extra difficulty die, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So
Should I just re-roll the check?
No.
I will let you do what you would like to do. It does increase the difficulty by 2 using the adversary. So it's adversary 2, which adds 2 to difficulty to any attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'll go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay. I apologize. That's my bad.
Okay, so that is difficulty 3.
That is difficulty 3.
Fuck a duck.
You got this.
Oh my god, the boost saved you.
The boost saved me. The problem is I rolled no fucking advantages.
Okay.
You can still hit him.
I think-
you did still hit him. The threat. Let me just take a look here. Okay. So the threat here. Okay. I am going to use that to allow myself to have a free maneuver. He is going to get into engaged range with you.
Okay.
Also, Jack, claim the initiative slot, please.
Oh, right. Sorry.
That is my character.
Okay. But, hey, Lena!
Yeah.
Cam lurks berserker level enraged.
Uh,
Good, because I'm terrified and I'm in pain.
All right. I will say you are all on comms. You all hear the attack happen.
Shit.
Okay.
All right.
So, my turn?
Yep.
Hold the lift.
Fuck that, I want to get down there and throw him into the fucking wall.
If we could technically do the same thing that Cam and I got up there doing. If
Yeah.
Kyvax takes the next initiative slot, you guys can, if the GM allows,
Yeah,
air quote, move together.
That was my plan.
Is that okay, Tyler?
That is totally fine. So you guys are going to be moving down. So that will put you in the elevator on the floor that this stuff is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then...
I'm just going to drag you because I don't care at this point.
Yeah, okay. Lol.
That second floor is probably pretty interesting. Nobody went there though. So
I did.
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Right. So, I will take 2 more strain to do an additional maneuver
Okay.
to...
Absolutely.
Sir, what? Okay. Yeah, to get here. And then I will, attempt a force move check.
Okay. So, help me out here. So to get down here, so it was just the maneuver.
Maneuver into the elevator.
Right.
Incidental to click it down.
Yep.
Strain to get another maneuver to get out of the elevator.
Right.
And then my action.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and flip. Go ahead and roll a force die. That's not hopeful. Okay.
Okay.
This poor man.
So,
This poor man.
He did have an axe murderer vibe going.
Yeah, I'm for real. Like, here's Johnny as.
yeah, he had an axe murderer vibe going, but I'm going to pull his axe into my hand.
Cameron is directly between you.
I'm gonna pull it into her hand. Can I do that? Or can I hurl the axe into him?
He is whole.
So,
Kind of like why you hitting yourself.
yeah, so pull lets me pull an object out of secure mounting or an opponent's grasp.
Yep.
That is a well-established power in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are more than welcome to pull that in any direction. Out of his grasp. That is right.
Okay. Actually, hold on. I have 2 points here. Does he have anything else on him, like a blaster or a...
You see that he is in his holster. He has a heavy blaster pistol.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend 1 pip to activate move, and 1 pip on magnitude to increase targets, to take the blaster and the axe and throw them, like, I don't know, back here. I can't tell exactly what the things here are supposed to be, but I basically just want to...
So this is solid. So these are like engine.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
So like the boundary is actually like here.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to throw them, manipulate, anything I could do normally with their hands via this power. So, yeah, I feel like I just want to pick them up and move them to me. Like, not hurl necessarily, just pull them out and bring them to myself.
Okay. Okay. So, okay.
I mean,
Searching
if
frantically.
I can't get them to me because Cameron's in the way, then I'll just...
Yeah, so you can throw them to the side.
Okay.
Cam is directly in the way of you, yeah.
I think
Well, I
Cam
still have
duck.
movement, don't I?
Cam's like 4 feet tall.
Technically?
Yeah, he is over 6 foot.
Cam is small.
Yeah, can I just pull them up and over her?
Yeah.
So dejected. Yeah, I'm gonna pull them up and over into my hands,
Okay.
and point the blaster at him. I mean, that's all I can do, but you know, yeah.
You know, who? Okay, Kybax.
I'm sorry.
Do.
I have an axe that you can take from my hand if you want.
I shoot him.
Non-lethal, non-lethal.
It's difficulty 1.
So difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3. Thank you.
And can I take a maneuver to aim? strain?
Yeah, 2 strain. Yep.
Okie dokie. Fuck you.
What?
What the fuck?
Why do you have so many? Oh, it's the accurate quality.
Yep. Uh-huh. I'm gonna activate the ensnare quality. Do.
Restricts his movements. Okay. Yeah. That happens.
You sound so dejected.
He is restrained. Who would like to go next?
May I?
Sure.
He's restrained, so he can't really dodge, right?
Jeez. He is immobilized. Most effects that immobilize character ask for separation. If separation is not specified. Yeah, he's on the ground.
Okay,
So
cool.
you can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
And
him
it's
in
just
the
going to
head.
be difficulty 1.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and take the maneuver to aim just to add insult to injury.
Oh.
That was very
crit.
close to being a failure.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Okay.
And I will activate the crit on my stun setting.
Dunk. And combat ends.
Cam starts kicking him.
Okay.
Ivax does walk up and kind of like pull her back, like, we need him alive, we need him alive.
As all of that fighting happens, Lina literally just like crab crawls back to the computer, her mechanical arm holding her gun.
I'm gonna take a look at the sweet axe I just got.
You went at Lina with that.
So that is a vibro axe. So
I mean,
that
I'm
is
not gonna use it probably, but it's cool as shit.
yeah. You look at it; it is very, very nice. The blade looks like it's kept in constant maintenance. Looks sharp as can be. The ultrasonic generator that's attached to it at the pommel is hardened in such a way to where if you were to knock someone over the head with that, it'd be like a bludgeon essentially. The ultrasonic charger is completely charged. You hear it vibrate, and you see the edges blurred, but you can see that it's sharp.
I feel like this thing hums nicely the way a muscle car's engine purrs when you rev it, in that kind of vein.
Absolutely.
Nice. Still probably, I don't think I'm gonna use it. This isn't really a me thing. But it's cool. I am gonna turn it off though.
I would like to let you all know that Lola is standing in my kitchen, looking longingly at the stovetop.
Mm-hmm.
What does she think she's gonna get on the stovetop?
I dropped meat. Once.
Kyvax does go in, puts restraints, his last pair of binders on Band and Doba.
It's so Doba for him.
He is yoked up. You can feel he's wearing armored clothing.
I'm so sorry about this, guys, but Jessa, you're banned in perpetuity for that joke. Carry on.
So
he is stunned, unconscious. He is ensnared by a net, and he has handcuffs on.
Well, it's an energy net, so it's gone by this point.
Yep.
Handcuffs. I smack him in the head just for good measure, and then I search him.
And while that's happening, Cam takes a deep breath to calm herself down and then goes to check on Lina.
She's breathing heavy. Her goggles are over on the ground, likely broken.
You okay?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Cam hugs her tightly.
Can I have strain back?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll. Everybody who took strain, please roll a cool check.
Hugs give me strain back.
Aww.
Lina, you get all of your strain back.
The power of a sisterly hug.
Oh, okay. I gotta get this ship running again. I gotta get the X-wing, the fighter running again.
Okay, we got time.
We got time.
First things first, we gotta get that ankle looked at, okay?
Yeah. There was a speeder outside. We can use that. Go back to the Stormrunner, and then W can give me a hand getting everything fixed again.
All right.
I mean, I should actually I should be able to just get this back online here.
Does anyone else have piloting experience?
Well,
I do.
W.
Well, I think we can leave this hunk. She slams her fist on the side of the YV-666 in Uncle Kybax's hands, and we can take our ship back. That sound good?
Sound yeah. Yeah, let's go home.
Well, actually, first,
I gotta turn the ship back on.
We gotta ransack the cargo on this thing. There's gotta be tons of.
I'm going for that calf machine. Excuse me.
What calf machine?
I do. Can I search Bandon now?
Bandon, the items that are on him are a heavy blaster pistol, the vibro axe, and a credit chip that has 500 credits on it.
Okay.
All right, we'll take that.
Everyone take 100, just to make everything easy.
Okay.
All right.
And then I do carry his limp ass up to the cockpit.
Okay.
Mind the mine.
I got
It's
it.
in
I
the
got
corner.
Just tell me when you want me to turn everything back on.
Okay. You move him, and as soon as he sort of comes by, the door opens.
I walk in with him.
You see sort of on the floor underneath the seat over there, the mine is sort of blinking.
Can I, in any way, attempt to disarm it without setting it off?
You certainly can try, but any attempt would require you getting close to the mine.
Just
Yeah.
let me carry it out later.
Also,
Right.
if Jessa missed the joke, y'all missed it. Bandin perpetuity.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally missed it.
I was really hoping I was wrong!
I am going to go over to the computer that's kind of embedded in the back of this.
Mhm.
And Tom Lina and say, hey, if you could send Sorry up to get this disc of death up here, that'd be wonderful.
Okay. Sorry, you want to head up top? There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Ibex needs help.
And I'm going to see if I can lift the lockdown on the ship.
I can lift the lockdown on the ship. I created. The
I more meant like for the quarters and such.
Yeah, I'll say in concert with everybody on the ship sort of working, you unlock all the doors. In general, in the crew quarters, does everybody sort of search through them?
Yeah.
I definitely
Okay.
would.
Oh, I would
sits on the floor
definitely.
next to this computer and waits.
Perfect.
Cam is going to be providing moral support to Lina.
You continue. You go through all of the. Everybody, give me a perception check. I'll say difficulty 1 as you sort of search through the quarters.
Well, I guess Cam will search through the cargo bay.
Okay.
Because that requires, or doesn't require, rather, leaving Lina alone, which she does not want to do right now.
Alrighty. Sorry, you sort of make your way through. You find, in total, you find 2 light blaster pistols, normal blaster pistols. You
Normal
find
blaster pistols or light blaster pistols?
yeah, so just blaster pistols.
Okay.
I am
Is what they're
adding
called.
these things to the quarters master's ledger, by the way.
Okay, go ahead.
2 blaster pistols. By the cockpit chairs, each one has a holdout blaster.
Uh-huh.
You find in each of the rooms, you just find 2 slug thrower rifles. Underneath Bandon's bed, you find a vibro sword.
Jeez.
In his bed, you find a blankie.
Yep. And in
Does he have a
total,
stuffed bantha? He definitely has a stuffed bantha.
Got 2 marks on it.
his bed is very bachelor. The sheets have definitely not been cleaned for a while.
Right.
It's not made, and there are no stuffed animals, and there is one shitty little pillow.
This man was a monster.
And in total, in the crew quarters, you find 2,000 credits.
Holy shit.
I mean, I got 4 successes.
That's 400 apiece, yeah?
Yeah.
Good job. Cam, as you search the area, you find a hidden panel, sort of right in the engine bay. As you're sort of looking around, your feet hit like a place that should be solid. That it sounds hollow. Inside the area. Okay. Pulling up my notes here. Just one moment. In bay. You see a opaque black container with a chemical warning symbol on it. There is a computer readout on the side that says the word. It says this, and you can see. I'll type it right into the Founder chat.
All right. Gimme.
100 Ds.
Hey,
We came full circle right back to the orgy.
These
Cam's
nuts.
gonna get on comms. Hey, does anyone know that glitter stuff that evaporates when exposed to light? How many
Glitter
doses
stem?
is that? Yeah, how many? What's the abbreviation for the doses that's measured in?
DS.
Well, we found 100 DS of glitter stim right here.
How much does that go for each?
Fuck if I know.
People can roll for it.
The player does know. I don't know if Kybex knows.
I mean, that's an underworld thing, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me somebody give me an underworld check, difficulty 1.
Okay.
I'll try as well.
I don't know. Hey.
Kybex, that goes for 5,000 credits on the black market.
That's about 5,000 credits. Maybe a little bit more if you sell it in individual doses.
About how far would this go towards clearing Tam's debt?
For outright betrayal, maybe 10%, 15%.
All right, so maybe we just give Maba the ship.
Now, hold on. The ship's worth 120,000 credits.
Yeah, but we're
Be
also
right
dealing
back.
with a hut. There's going to be interest and convenience fees involved. Besides, we can always sell the cargo first.
Can you just 1 second, everybody? As you flip the canister around, Cam.
Oh,
You
after
see
finding out its price tag, she's going to be very careful with it.
Yeah, so you sort of inspect around it just to see if there are any other things in there. I'm putting this in the Stormrunner chat.
Okay.
You see that symbol in glittery black.
Okay, I'm back.
As to set it apart from there. You can see that the light sort of angles off of it, so it sparkles.
Hey, does anyone know what the Black Sun's logo looks like?
Like a dark circle surrounded by another circle with a bunch of squiggly lines coming off of it.
The glitter stem's marked.
Huts don't
Then
get
they'll
along
want
with
it
the sun.
back, right? So we can just give it to them and they'll be happy?
No.
No, they
Admire
would
your
definitely
optimism,
kill
but
us.
no.
But Huts don't fuck with the Suns. Or Criff with the Suns. They tolerate each other, but they're not friends.
So, in other words, we can still sell this in hut space.
I'd give it a 75-25. Depends on the hut.
Well, I guess we should see if Maba wants it.
By the by, did the Imperial bounty for Bandendoba include any kind of contact info?
Yes. It did.
It gave you a name
Yeah.
and a title. So it came from the office of Moruth Duel. Who is the administrator of the spice mines of Kessel.
A ship like this would come equipped with a hypercom system, yeah?
Even though the GM knows what that is, why don't you educate the viewers at home?
It's literally comms that move through hyperspace. It's how people communicate between planets in the Star Wars universe.
Subspace
let me
relays.
let me take a look.
Words he'll understand.
You take a look there. Do you investigate the ship systems for one?
Yeah, I mean, I can access them through this computer, can I?
You can.
Yeah.
There does not appear to be any, there's not a frequency you can open. There's not, you can't open a channel.
Right.
Give me a mechanics check and make it difficulty 2. Actually,
well,
I'm sorry.
I'm probably...
Give me a computers check, difficulty 1.
Computers, difficulty 1. Okay,
Yep.
I'm probably going to fail this, but we'll give it our best shot. No.
Yeah, you look through the computers, you're not able to see.
You find abandoned Doba's porn folder. You can never unsee.
God.
I don't know why.
Yeah, the Aqualish
Nope.
have sex in really weird ways, and all of them involve the weird little bag on the front of their face.
So he's a
Why is there a
Balchinian?
Twi'lek in this one? Good.
Mm-hmm. What?
All right. Well, I'm never going to unsee that.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So, I am a little bit lost on what to do at this point. We're going to get the ship fixed. We're going to sell the cargo off this ship. We're going to fly everything that we've ransacked back to Sleheyron, correct?
Yep.
And we don't tell anyone that we did this.
Did what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool.
Okay. I will say, as y'all start getting these preparations underway, so here's a couple of questions for you. Number one, what are you doing with Bandon and with the two other people who are currently also tied up and unconscious?
We can...
Can we disable the escape pods and just lock them in there?
I think he's more talking overall plans, not what are we going to lock them to.
Oh.
But I did think of the escape pods.
Bandon, my plan was to, bind him to his sink in the bathroom and then lock that door.
Okay.
That was my thought.
No,
I mean, I think, Tyler, are you asking, temporarily? Or...
So I'm asking yes. Specifically right now, where are you going to put these people that you have prisoner? Are you keeping them on this ship? Are you bringing them back on the speeder to the Stormrunner? Where are you putting them? Number one. We can deal with what you want to do with them later once we resolve what's happening with this ship. But if you guys want to talk to people, we can do that later. But
I kind of don't want to have them on this ship just because who knows what tricks.
They know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
Of it.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to that Rhodian.
Okay. Everybody just give me one moment. I'm going to run to the restroom quick. I will let y'all strategize for a bit. Let's call a 5-minute break. We'll be back at 21 past.
So...
the purebred came out fantastic.
My thought was to put Bandon in his room tied up, the Rhodian in here tied up, and that other guy, well, we don't really need him, so...
I mean, check if he's got, a bounty or anything on him.
I could check.
I mean, there's no reason to throw away potential gain.
Right.
But as far as keeping them on the ship, yeah, I'm just a little unsure. Do we have any spot on the Stormrunner where we could just lock them up and keep them?
There's the cargo bays.
Yeah. Did we get rid of the cargo that was in there on the session that I wasn't here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cargo bays are empty.
Yes.
And the cargo bays have, see-through walls, right? They're not... Are they porous or whatever?
No, they are a solid room.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could just, keep them in there and have J9's head wired into the cameras.
Just use J9 like a security camera?
Yes, literally. Just have J9 keep an eye on. He doesn't need to sleep. He doesn't need to eat.
We promised W he could zap Bandon.
Okay.
We did do that.
But yeah, we could just tie them up, keep them in there, have a droid monitor them 24/7. Have extra bindings for Bandon because he's apparently yoked as fuck.
There was some extra binders in the chest near the hangar bay.
We could also just
I have
keep
an option.
the stun blaster pointed at him and on a trigger.
Lina brings up the escape pods. I can disable all internal controls on them. Should they try anything, you can just eject them into space and we can pick them up again.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, yeah.
I imagine
J9 and W keeping an eye on them. They can be in comms with you up in the cockpit. You and Tam and Sari can stay over here. And, Cam and I can.
I definitely do need W over here to.
To astrogate for us.
I can do the math on the Stormrunner. The fighter is the other issue. I don't think we can get it all.
I mean,
well, we really only want the missile pod.
Yeah. The fighter kind of sucks otherwise, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, so I don't have to fix that, but I do have to get the missile pod. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to speak for Tam because Trev isn't here, but I definitely think it should be at least 2 on the Stormrunner, probably Lina and Cameron, which means probably Kyvax and I, and then Tam can be whichever here.
Yeah. Cam and Lina have been running the Stormrunner by themselves for a while.
Right.
This ship's bigger. Yeah. You get the droid for astrogation. You get J9 for security. You get Tam and you for security.
Yeah.
And I still rig up the escape pods as little prison cells.
We do need to check what's in all of these crates.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have a manifest somewhere that we can... Because they need to know what's in them to keep track, right?
Right.
So... we could go through the ship's logs and see if they have a list of all the stuff they're carrying and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, we took out our first Black Suns crew. How does it feel?
They have some concerns.
I mean, it could have gone better, could have gone worse, but we made it.
Slow down, boy.
There's more pot roast left, and it tastes good. Okay. Whew. That's definitely going to be like a normal thing that I cook now because it's just so easy.
Yeah.
I'll just actually season it. So.
Yeah, Whitey.
Decisions were made. And all of them require Lina to work.
Okay, cool. So fill me in. So tell me what's going on.
So all in agreement.
Before you say that, I'm so sorry. Okay. You do find sorry, as you're sort of looking through, you see to the left on the wall over here. You see like a vent, like a grate area in which he literally just opened that, crawled through a little crawl space and was able to walk.
That's pretty sus. He vented that way. It's pretty sus.
It is. It is pretty sus. And this ship is considered to have a greater capacity than it normally would, due to the fact that it has smugglers' holds throughout the ship. Just like it
everywhere.
Yeah, truly, like the time, now that you know that, the time that it takes you to traverse this ship, if you're like in a hurry and don't want to use the elevators, it takes about the same amount of time to get up through the, if you don't want to interact with the elevators or whatever, or the elevators are damaged, you're still able to traverse fully through the ship.
Damn. It's pretty
pretty
cool.
much from any room to any room. So, like, the only thing that you can't do is go into the bedrooms. Like, the bedrooms are locked off from this area. But you could make adjustments and create grading and false walls that open up. I'm so sorry for cutting you off.
Freaking Deus Ex flashbacks.
Just realized I put both things in backwards.
God, I love that game.
Alright, so the plan is, on this ship, crewed by Kybex, Sari, Tam, J9, and W, along with all 3 prisoners. The 3 prisoners being placed in disabled escape pods. All internal controls and self-guidance systems are going to be turned off and removed. So basically they're little prison pods that, should anyone give them an issue, they can just eject and go pick up back space when they have some time to think about what they've done. We are going to ignore taking
them behind their back so that their hands are not available.
Oh, of course. The fighter is a lost cause, and it's a piece of shit, but we are going to take the weapon off of it. Again, more work.
The concussion missile launcher.
Yes,
yeah.
We want the concussion missile launcher. We're going to take that. And then Cam and Lina are going to crew the Stormrunner, which they have a great deal of practice doing together. I don't know where we're going yet, but that's the overall plan.
Okay. So, Kyle.
Yeah.
There is one more thing. I would like to check the crates, see if there's anything in them.
Yeah.
It's all the cargo.
We need a full cargo manifest so we know how much we can sell this shit for.
Yeah, it's going to take Lina some time to turn escape pods into prison pods, so.
Yes. So, I have... So, you will have that at the beginning of the next session. I will give you... Yeah, so I will give you that at the beginning of the next session. As you continue to move forward. This stuff is going to take you some time. Are we moving cargo off of the ship to the Stormrunner?
No.
Not until we have a manifest.
Okay, so we'll say that happens.
We'll leave the choicest bits for us and sell the rest.
Okay.
I will explore the shit out of the vents to see if there's any other hidden stuff in there while we're at it.
For sure. You take a look.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm gonna do that. You can add it to the...
Yes,
the
I
list.
I will be adding that stuff.
Okay.
I will say, in the smuggler's holds, you find 2 more of those black boxes.
Oh, jeez.
Each of them marked. Yeah. Some of the crates are empty. Some of the crates have stuff that I'll give you. Additionally, on the second level, all the 3 green crates that are not like perfectly lined up against the wall. So I'll just drag everybody there so you can see what I'm talking about.
Would be able to if we were at our PC.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah.
These 3 green boxes,
Uh-huh.
in each one of them, there is what looks to be spice of a different variety that's not glitter stem.
Oh.
So, I'm just doing a quick roll on my side. In this box, there is a full supply The box is pretty much full of 100 doses of Ababush spice.
What's it called?
Ababush spice.
Ababush spice.
For that, it is. You see that it's like a charcoal and red color. It's like a kind of like a clay-ish sort of color. It's sealed up in these big sort of what appears to be like neuroglass sort of vials, and they're all sort of stacked up on top of each other. In this box and in the third box, there are two crates of Booster Blue.
Booster Blue.
What's that?
Drugs.
More drugs. Woo!
So this one is not a powder; it is liquid. So you see that it's like metallic cans. This is it's derived from an industrial dye used in large-scale construction. This is pretty much like huffing paint thinner. It's the effects of it are you get a boost, so you get to upgrade the ability of any agility, intelligence, or cunning related check. The character undertakes. So basically gets to upgrade die, Ababush spice
for the remainder of the encounter.
Yeah. Drugs. All of that information is on page 183, 184 of the
It's all good. We can
Empire. But yeah, the Booster Blue is a little bit more common. So that 2 crates of that would be each crate is 3,000 apiece, so around 6,000. The case of Ababush spice is at 3,500 or so credits, and that's to the black market. So y'all have well over 10,000. Well, no, well over 20,000 credits worth of fully illicit drugs on this ship.
Jesse, we hit the jackpot. I don't know. I've never seen Breaking Bad, but
Do you think? Do you think it's about oil mining?
no, I know what it's. I know it's about making meth. It's just we hit the jackpot in tons of drugs.
Right.
You think they're like looking for the drugs?
No, they make it.
I'm just.
Your analogy just made me laugh very hard. It was just very funny. But yes, so those are the drugs. The other stuff, I'll give you a list. So we're keeping. So given that information, are you keeping the drugs on this ship, or are you moving it to the other ship?
I don't know if we want these on the Stormrunner. If they're on here, it's plausible deniability if we get caught, right?
Yeah. Ham would prefer not.
Yeah, the drugs stay here because we're on an official bounty. The ship having drugs on it from a spice smuggling ring, not that big a surprise. We're just bringing it back with our bounties, and look what we found. Or actually, you found when you looked at the ship, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's no one that's going to check.
No, but
there's no reason to move it when it could be a liability versus just leaving it here, right?
I agree. I'm just saying, like, there's no central authority that's going to give a fuck.
Not yet.
Right.
I'm sorry, everybody. I misread the how much that costs. I'm sorry. So the Ababush spice, it's 2,000 for a 100-dose cargo container. The Booster Blue, because I said it was more easily found. It's 750 a crate, so it's like 1,500.
Still,
sorry,
it's credits that we didn't have before. Assuming we
And I'm definitely going to try and negotiate the price for this job.
Yeah, I mean, this
That's
guy
all.
was a fucking monster.
Right. And I had to go through 3 levels of contacts to get to this guy. That's if that's not worth an increase in rate, nothing is.
Okay. You make all the preparations that you need to make. You crew the ships as you would like to have them crewed. You have now taken command of a YV-666 class craft, the Vagrant.
You had to know that this was going to happen when you put it in front of us.
Mm-hmm. The Vagrant is, with lack of an owner, yours.
I believe the phrase is legitimate salvage.
Mm-hmm. You have imprisoned the people that you need to take, that you need to hide.
Oh
You
yeah,
have a
we
lot
want
of
to
people-
check on bounties for the other 2 while we're at it.
For sure. You
And,
begin those preparations. You... For sure.
And Cam wanted to talk to the Rhodian.
Absolutely. Give me just one moment here. And actually, that will have to wait until next time. I hope everybody had a fun time. Please, everyone, for commandeering a ship and not ending up dead in the process, please take 30 XP.
Oh, Jesus, fuck hallelujah!
Yeah.
This would be, in Star Trek, it would be the end of an arc. You have learned about your crew, you have learned about the characters that make yourself, you've learned about yourself, how you're going to interact with the world, and you've learned about me. About how to fuck my shit up. And with that, we are signing off here. I hope everybody who's watching, if people are watching, that's awesome, enjoyed. I thank everybody who took part here. We will see you next time, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
Look,
So,
like,
Kyle,
Force Move is not flashy, but it's amazing, and that's why I love it.
right? So, Kyle,
Yeah.
have you found how fun it is to embrace your inner Saoirse?
Occasionally.
Uh,
I really like Lina. And I like where I'm planning to take her.
I
That
like
is
the way
first
that
to
you
the med
roleplay her.
Also, y'all need to bake yourselves some beer bread.